What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ian K back again with another one for you. This time over at Jack in the Box because, guys, it looks like they're gunning for the all-time flagship burger over at Mickey D's with their version. And I gotta say, with what I've got here in my hands right now, they're already winning in the big department. Feast your eyes on what I've got here. This is what they're calling the Big Smash Jack. And as you can see, it looks very reminiscent to the good old burger over at Mickey D's. Of course, we're going to get into that fully as we get into this review. But guys, this is looking pretty awesome. So sit tight because after this quick intro coming up, you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Damn, yo, at first I was like $10.59 for this burger, but now that I have it in my hands, I see why it's $10.59. Guys, feast your eyes on this. This looks like a serious diner-style version of the good old Big Mac, but man, done the Jack's way, I gotta say, this is looking really, really awesome. So, as for the quick breakdown of this one before we get into it, what we've got here is a triple brioche bun, obviously reminiscent of the Big Mac. Let's pop it and take a look underneath. We've got plenty of shredded lettuce, we've got some pickles, we've got some onions. There's obviously going to be some sauce in there. In this case, it's going to be Jack's Boss sauce. And as you can see for the meat department, 2 quarter-pound, 100% beef smashed patties, guys, separated with that middle bun right there. And of course, some melty cheese to go with. But man, guys, this is looking serious. And again, at almost $11 before tax, this is looking to satisfy a serious appetite. It looks pretty awesome, it smells pretty awesome, and I can't wait to get into it. So let's do just that. This is the all-new Big Smash Jack over here at Jack in the Box. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, buddy, this looks really, really awesome. And again, with literally a half pound of beef in this really feels like it's heavier than that. There's a lot going on here. And the bun is already much bigger than the Big Mac as well. This really looks like what a fresh beef version of the Big Mac should look like if Mickey D's ever gets around to doing that, which they should. I've been kind of championing that over the years since I've done the fresh beef stuff there. But man, let's just get into it and see how this version of it's going to be. There's plenty of sauce. Guys, this is the all-new Big Smash Jack over here at Jack in the Box. Let's peep this out. I can barely get my mouth around it. Oh. Wow. Plenty of beef. The cheese, the sauce, the pickle, a hearty bite. Banging. Wow. This is seriously delicious already. I was barely able to take that first bite with everything, guys, but as you can see, look at how loaded this is. A crazy situation. This is easily worth the money. It really feels like a diner style burger. It's got that trademark saltiness, the edges, the smashed patties that are cooked as they're seasoned. Actually, I should say on the grill. A very lovely situation. Let's keep going in, guys. Very hearty. And I'm so glad I've got this burger diaper on the back of it here because there is plenty of their mac sauce. Oops, scratch that. Boss sauce that is kind of falling into the back of this here. Let's keep going in. This thing is going to work your jaw out big time. It's really thick. Plenty of pickles too. Man. Crazy delicious on this one, guys. Feast your eyes on how many pickles are in this here. There's plenty of bread, plenty of protein, and lots of crunchy goodies thanks to the lettuce and the pickles. But man, it's really going to work your jaw out big time to get your mouth around this one. Very thick, very hearty, and very, very fun to go into right now. This is really a tasty burger. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've had a burger of this magnitude since the beginning of the year, guys. This is really a lovely situation. And let's not forget about that toasted brioche that it's got here. It's pretty thick. And as you can see, guys, the essence of the inspiration, you know where it's coming from, but it is really done Jack's way here pretty nicely here. Let's go for a few more bites on this, guys. Very hearty. And again, the smashed patties, a banging situation with the seasoning. Let's keep going in. Man. That is so good. Plenty of pickles, and I love pickles. As much as I'm enjoying this, it's really kind of difficult to eat because you want to get everything all in one bite. But like I said, you got to open wide for this one, baby. It's a ridiculous situation of beefy goodness here. It really feels like it's more than a quarter pound of beef for each of these patties. That's usually what they say before cooking. This feels almost like 3/4 of a pound for each patty, guys. It's that thick. So I'm going for another couple on this one because I want to get one extra in. I typically do about 4 bites or so. This warrants doing it a little bit extra. Let's go for a couple more bites on it real quick. There's so much beef. So good. So good. You know, it's funny, Jack's Boss Sauce over here, it's not trying to be like the Mickey D's sauce. Naturally, the Big Mac sauce is pretty much legendary. This is actually a little bit of tang, a little bit of light sweetness that it's got there as well. Maybe a little creamy Thousand Island type of situation, but it goes amazingly well. And guys, again, when you combine it with everything else here, this is really put together pretty nicely. And it's nice to see Jack doing a version to kind of go up against the Golden Arches, so to speak. I mean, Mickey D's is legendary for the Big Mac. There's been so many variations of that burger done by the other guys. Most notably, BK back in the days with the BK Big King. That was a lovely situation too. Take a look at that review jumping up on your screen right there. But guys, Jack's version's got the thickness, and obviously big in the name, you expect it to be big, and this definitely is. I think most of you guys know the Big Mac is not necessarily big. It's really kind of a small situation. This, and plenty of money shots all throughout, is really where it's at right now. So a lovely situation. Outside of the Big King over there, BK, of course, Carl's Jr.'s got the Big Carl, their variation. But this closely resembles the Big Mac, just with more of the home-style patty situation. So I'm digging the smashed action with this one. I love the sauce. Plenty of pickles. They're not skimping on anything. And with almost $11, and actually after tax with this, I should say it's over that, this is definitely worth your time. It's pretty tasty, and it's very fresh right now on top of it. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. But guys, don't sleep on this one. Get it a la carte the way I'm getting it right now, because I think that's all you're really going to need. But of course, you've got a combo variation available to you as well there, as you're probably seeing on the screen up on the window there. So definitely give that a shot if you decide to go with, like, say, fries and a drink. This is absolutely going to fill you up. So let's go for one more quickie bite on this one, then we'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. Hang on. Pickles everywhere. Yep, keep it in the wrapper, guys. There is plenty of sauce on this one here. As you can see, top to bottom, it is loaded here. Plenty of melted cheese, plenty of beef, plenty of sauce, plenty of pickles, plenty of lettuce, plenty of onions, plenty of everything. This truly warrants the name Big Smash Jack, and it really is throwing it to the other guys big time with a really, really awesome variation of an all-time classic over at Mickey D's. Done Jack's way. Definitely give this one a shot, guys. It's a lovely situation.
Order on Uber Eats, Postmates, and Grubhub.
Man, I'm pretty much good after those bites, guys. I am absolutely satisfied with the overall flavor, and it was very hard to dive into. So based upon my initial impressions and my overall experience with this awesome Big Smash Jack over here at Jack in the Box, it's going to get the easy 10 out of 10. And guys, honestly, how could I score it anything less than that? Because it really delivers on the promise of being big. It's definitely smashed because of the patty action on that, as well as the overall flavor of everything else in there. I mean, guys, they say imitation's the sincerest form of flattery. That's a very, very sincere version of what they have over at Mickey D's, done Jack's way. And I have to say again, a beautiful situation and flavor. It's an appetite destroyer on its own for about $11. But guys, very delicious, easily worth your time. I would highly recommend giving it a shot. It is very, very delicious. Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. What did you guys think of the Big Smash Jack over here at Jack in the Box? Did that look like it was worth almost $11 before tax? Did it look like it delivered on the promise of being big? What did you think of the overall look of this one? And if you've given it a shot, what did you think of the overall flavor? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, it's your boy Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. And just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. So until next time, stay frosty.